Good morning. It is a lunas mañana, Monday morning, and behind me is the board that was used for the missions conference here in Felipe Carrillo Puerto for our missions conference, and we had a marvelous week. We had the privilege of housing 3 of the missionary families. And this is the first time that the other house has been used, and so everything worked out well. We were able to get things ready to go and painted and done, and the toilets working, and all those things that had to be done. And of course, it was bare minimum on what was in the house. Hopefully by the first of the year we can get that fleshed out a little bit and finished, and we can actually get some furniture and things in there to do with. It was basically a place to sleep and a couple of plastic chairs to sit on, and a few other things that were, able to pick up. But it was at least used, and the families enjoyed it. We had the privilege of housing the keynote speaker and his family, and so we were thankful for that. That was Pastor Israel and his wife Tanya, and they actually spoke English, and my wife was looking forward to Tanya especially being there and being able to speak English and so on. And it was a pastor that he's from Belize, and it's where the Schertzers are, and so they're working on getting an institute started there. They haven't got it done yet, but they're working that way. And of course, Terry Jones, my director with BIMI, was the one that told me about Pastor Israel. And so it was a blessing to be able to house him and to spend the 3 or 4 days with him, talking over some of the things that was going on in Belize. And of course, Belize is an English-speaking country, and he has bilingual church there. His wife teaches all of her classes in English. The children's classes are all in English, and so they have a Spanish church. They have English-speaking Sunday school class, and so the opportunity is there for me to be able to go down to Belize and preach and to share. They feed about 45 children every day lunch, and so they give them a message while they're there. And so that opportunity's there, and maybe I can use some of my old chapel services that I used back through the years in the States. But we had a wonderful time, and our word for the day is, or phrase for the day actually, is glory a Dios. Glory to God for all that happened. On Saturday they had a dinner. We had about 200 people here at the church, which it was full. We had to bring extra chairs out and so forth. And then they had a dinner, and of course we fed folks, so there were a few extra folks that came. But we had great opportunity to see visitors come in, and we actually had 4 people saved on Saturday. It's a wonderful thing to hear what's going on, because the service doesn't stop. They take the folks to the back, and the different soul winners here in the church to start dealing with the people. And then, of course, they announce how many got saved and welcome them, greet them in the Lord. And it's just kind of an exciting experience. We closed out the service with a candlelight. They turned out all the lights in the auditorium here, and we took the light into the world, and they passed the lights along one to the other and lit each other's candles. And yes, they were real candles, and yes, they did get wax on our fingers. And yes, they were hot, but there's no other way to pass the light. So it was a neat way to end the service, and I am so thankful for my pastor, for Pastor Petch, and what's there. I want you to pray. We're getting back in the groove of things. We start today to pass out flyers to the villages. Saturday is our next services in the villages in the 4 that we're doing. And so we look forward to that. We hope that you're praying for us. Nothing happens without prayer. Everything is hinged on prayer. I understand, all missionaries, or most people think missionaries need money. And money is a very small part. Prayer is everything. God is not slack on his supply, but prayer is something that depends upon the people of God and churches and homes. And so we're thankful for the prayer support that we have, and we can certainly tell that you are there praying, and we're thankful for that. So pray that direction. We have many things upcoming that are exciting, but I'll have to wait until the next video on next Monday to share those, because I think my time is up. So continue to pray. Thank you for your faithfulness in all things.